Hi, I'm Uncle Mark. Welcome to the channel. Just going to change the switch on my 2014 Grand Caravan. Now it's got an issue, and I'll show you why I know it's the switch, not something else. So it'll roll down okay, as you can see. When you try and get it to go back up, it doesn't seem to want to do anything until I pull really, really hard on the switch, and then it'll force it to come back up. So something wrong with a contact or something in there. Otherwise, it could be wires broken. I'll put a link here into the description, the right-hand top corner there, as to maybe a video that, if it's not the switch, how you could tell if it was wires. But this one for sure, I know it's a switch. Again, by jamming on it, it'll work. So that's not good. So we're going to place the switch. I'll put a link in the description as to where I got this. It was really reasonable. And hopefully it's going to work for a while. It came with this little tool, so you can pry up on it. A lot of times in the very front, where your mirror switch is, there's a little tab there, so I'm not sure what this one. I guess I could look at the new one. This one, if we just pry gently, it's just held in with 4 little tabs, like little springs. You can see the silver ones are. So we're going to undo this. Should be very simple. You just push that tab down. It unlocks a little lock there. It's a locking tab, I guess what you could call it. So you just squeeze down on it and pull out as you're squeezing. And it's like, man, is it tight? It should. You can see it's moving a little bit. It seems to be stuck. So I guess I'm gonna have to force it out with a tool. While I'm getting the tool, maybe can you give me the thumbs up, do me a favor? Since you see this is gonna be a good video to show you how to put it back together as well. I'm gonna take this bottom one off first. That one came off. I'm gonna try again on the top one. You just squeeze down, just like the bottom one did. It should come out. This is 10-year-old plastic though. Maybe it's a little bit deformed from the heat. So I'm gonna use that little pry tool that was included with this switch. And I'm just trying to twist it a little bit. That's not gonna work. So here I'm gonna use my famous door panel tool you'll see in all my videos. This is probably the tool I use the most. Link in the description. This thing is like a super tool. There you go. Drop the old switch on the ground, but that's okay. It's garbage anyway. And here's the new one. Looks exactly like the old one, except I see the printing is all nice, new and shiny. So just reverse, plug it back in. If you have more switches, power windows in the doors and things like that, it'll have a couple, probably more plugs. So I want to make sure you got the right switch. That should just click together. And on some of them, there'll be a little tab on the front, so you put that in first. But as we saw on this one, there's no tab here, so we're safe. Actually, it's more important when you're taking it out if it's got that tab. And if you just gently snap back in, push it down, there we go. I guess I could have checked it first. So it looks like it's going down and it's going up. By holding it and not having to force it much. The other side's working as well. And the door, so why isn't the lock working? Then I figured out, because I have the key on. So if I turn the key off, take it out of the vehicle,
interesting,
then it would lock. It's just a safety feature.
Where's the lock?
Took me a teeny bit there to figure that out. Here we go. We'll just show you that for sure. Will it lock? Yep. Unlock. There you go. That's going to do it. Hopefully it helped. So it was that easy to change the switches. This one was a switch problem, but a lot of times it's the wires where the door bends. So as you open it and close it, you'll see a little rubber boot in there and all your wires go through there. I'll try and put a video, as I mentioned at the start of this, if you go back or look in the description below, it should be listed there as to, we'll call it that, wires broken, something like that, wires broken video. And you can see how to check those. That's usually the real reason that your windows aren't working, or at least some of them, or maybe a door lock. That's all, I guess, all we can say. I've got a couple extra videos at the end if you just want to see some other things, some really short videos. What else can we do? Well, I guess that's about it. How about a playlist? Don't want to forget that right here. The big blue circle. You'll see the yellow arrow flashing to the top there to a card you can click on. More videos on the Grand Caravan. Until next time, I'm Uncle Mark saying thanks for spending a few minutes with me. Hopefully this helped you out. Lots more videos on the channel. Bye-bye for now. So maybe you have an idler pulley, or maybe you've got 2 or 3 of them on your vehicle that are noisy. Got a cheap way to fix it. Quiet it down. It's almost free. So take it apart. Notice this little dust cover here. Take that off. Grease needle and a grease gun can work. If you don't have that, just put some grease in there with your finger. You could clean it up first. I find it doesn't really make any difference, but unless it's a customer vehicle, put the dust cover back on, tighten it all up, get your belt back on, and you're ready to go. Usually these things will run for another 50,000 miles with 2 cents of grease. Check out my channel, Uncle Mark's DIY Auto. Hi, I'm Uncle Mark. I was just driving with some friends. We came across a farmer's field. This was sitting on the edge between his field and the between the field and the highway.
It's missing.
So we took a look at it. You know, he's moved this out, I guess, off the field, but didn't want to get rid of it. It's kind of neat. It's 4-door though. What is it? What do you think it is? Give us a guess. One neat thing I found. Of course, I thought maybe there was a badge in the front, or I know what it is. But looks like it has an aluminum intake. I might be wrong, but I think that's aluminum. Anyway, what do you think it is? Write in the comments. Do you think it's worth saving? I'm sure the floors are all gone already, but I think it's kind of neat. What is it? Check out hundreds of videos I have on my channel, Uncle Mark's DIY Auto. Yeah, that's interesting. Good to know. Sorry.